And now, another financial story from the U.S. A former Goldman Sachs director has been sentenced to 2 years in prison for an insider trading case, which prosecutors say was the largest in history. Rajat Gupta also received a $5 million fine and was told he must surrender to authorities by December 11th. More than 400 people, including the former UN chief Kofi Annan, had written to the judge on Gupta's behalf, citing the philanthropic work that he has done. Let's go live to New York now and speak to Al Jazeera's Cath Turner. So, Cath, these 400 or so people that wrote to the judge, I guess, trying to intercede for Gupta, will they be happy with the sentence?
Well, Barbara, I would describe this as quite a modest sentence. 2 years, 1 year of supervised release after those 2 years are served, and certainly a lot less than the 11 years that Gupta's co-conspirator Raj Rajaratnam is serving currently in prison. The judge, in his consideration of his sentencing, did mention that what you just pointed out there, which was Gupta's philanthropic work that he's done with a lot of with a global fund that looks at the treatment of AIDS and tuberculosis and malaria, and other work that he's done, which the judge says was selfless, and quite frankly he hadn't had a defendant in his court that had such a deep record of helping other people. But he did say that there was a strong need to send a general message of deterrence to others, and that the integrity of the market must be protected. So in that sense, when you consider the fact that the lawyers themselves actually suggested a sentence of community service in either New York or Rwanda, which the judge immediately dismissed, 2 years considered modest, but he will spend time behind bars.
I guess there must be, considering how much anger there is still towards the financial sector in the States, blamed for the financial crisis. A lot of people must be very upset about the fact that he's only going to jail for 2 years.
Yeah, there would be some people out there who would think that that was nothing, considering the amount of money that was spent and the information that was traded. You have to remember that this isn't directly connected to the 2008 global financial crisis. This was something that happened in 2008 regarding Goldman Sachs directly. But you're right about the public anger. There are a lot of people who think that there hasn't been nearly enough done by the prosecutors here in the United States to bring any of those people who are responsible for the financial crisis to justice. The Obama administration, the president himself, have repeatedly said, we will pursue aggressively those who commit crime on Wall Street, and yet there has been not one single charge laid against anyone who was implicated in the crash of 2008. So that's not a great record for them. And to be honest, when we talk to people here and a lot of observers on Wall Street, they say maybe the public is actually a little bit jaded of it all and is not really expecting anything to happen of significance, any greater prison terms, and a sense of cynicism that an air of invincibility has indeed returned to Wall Street, and that people who are continuing in this kind of criminal crime will continue to operate unchecked.
Cath Turner with the latest from New York. Thank you, Cath.